Crusader Kings stream. I will have to tell you in this stream, there will be a little break after 55 minutes, but that should be fine. I do want to continue it a bit longer because I don't stream that often Crusader Kings, so I want to we'll try to make them, instead of trying to do 1 hour, we'll try to at least 1.5 hours. Sometimes they are longer because then we are really busy, but that's my commitment this time. Did I just get called right before I start streaming? Did I just get called? What's going on? No. Okay. Hello, Dark Noob. How are you doing? So here we are. Commitment at least 1.5 hour of stream. Does it mean that it's gonna just be 1.5? It might mean that we will go longer than 1.5 because sometimes I extend the time instead of the minimum of 1 hour. Alright, so let me just tell you what is happening at the moment. In this stream, we were about to go small and we would about to become a wanderer because we were too late. Nothing was going on at all with our empire. We made our empire, we had been chilling for a while, but right now we have too much free time. When we in a new fate, I think we are gonna join this fate before we make our own. We could also make our own, but it would be more fun to convert to this one. But what we have right now with our country, right now we have been lazy. We are the old empire. We are the ancient ones. We have connection to the old Massilia. We are Asterica. We have been here for such a long time. This empire has existed for this long, I guess. Do the math in your brain. Hello, Miss Rep. Oh, Miss Rep, I want to tell you something. I want to show you something. Because it's a bit late, but hopefully... Look at this. I added the Seljuks because the Mongol Empire collapsed. And they are not the original Seljuk culture, because I saw in this world, when I was looking around, I saw that the Seljuks had actually mixed themselves with the Stygians in the year around the year 600. So this is like the culture the Seljuk spawned with the Ogus. I don't know. I hope I say it good. I hope I said it alright, or else I will just say yemek, because I know that's a bit of Turkish, I know, or merhaba, yes. So, the Seljuk have been added, and look at the amount of troops they have! Actually, they need these troops, because I ran a couple of simulations, and because we are pretty late in the game, and we are playing a mare campaign that we start in year 400, many people have many troops. And if I don't give them this amount of troops, they are going to be crushed. So... they need this. And they can carve out an empire over here with those troops. August. I wanna know. I feel like I can pronounce Turkish pretty well if I just hear it once. If I hear it once. Let me go to translate. Because Google Translate has like an AI. Turkish.
Olds.
Olds. Is that okay? Did I do it? Olds? Let's go. Olds. There we go. Fish doing Turkish. Please clip that. Please. We need clips so we can spread out. Just yeah, why does the Leon look like a pig? Oh, that's just what they got it. It looks more like a stingray, okay? If your people looks like this, there might be something wrong. Life of 7. What's going on? Well, we are playing a man campaign, and the map is quite... we have been playing since Imperator Rome, and we converted to Crusader Kings in the year 400, so we have been playing a long time. Hello, Life of 7. So right now, we are in the Asterican Empire, and we are facing the threat of the Massilians. The Massilians are like our original empire that we were in Imperator Rome. They collapsed, but they have risen 3 times already, because in the past we had the Holy Roman Massilian Empire, if you look at empire titles, and now the Massilians are back, but this time it's not a kingdom, actually, it's a kingdom title, but it's actually it's like a theocracy, because these guys are like a holy order. This is the head of the religion, and they are way too bloody rich. They get too much money, and we cannot stop them. We fought another war for a long time, I believe 30 years already. Or 20 years? I was paying attention at the time. So, we have an internal threat, and that's why we haven't become a wanderer yet, because literally now, before we wanted to become a wanderer, we have gotten our existential threat. So I am happy we have something scary to fight. Just like the Romans when we were in Imperator Rome, we have a stronger enemy. And it's pretty cool that it is our own empire that we had in Imperator Rome. So this should be fun. This is actually Asternica trying to prove itself that it is the rightful empire to rule the world. This is our 100 Years War because we are in the British Isles. They are in the region France is supposed to be here, pretty much. So, yeah, that is true. They are still descendants, even though they are different family. I did look at the title history, and it's all inheritance. It's because this title goes to the female line. They have a female matrilineal female preference, so that's pretty interesting. Ourselves, I do think really cool for ourselves. I don't think we have it yet. Where is this? Because the game keeps updating. We have played for so long. Why do things keep changing? Okay, we can in the future. Oh, our laws has changed. We had high petition, but because we went into administrative, we are no longer high petition. Well, we can go through prematurity because we did unlock the law just by now, but we have to redo a lot of different things now. Luckily, everybody approves of us. We are the most popular kings in the world, but if we start increasing autonomy, I don't know if they still will like that. Okay, what do we need? Do we need this weird new thing? It's Prematurian. The entire special will be taken over by Rome. Succession law. Why can I not change it? Why is there no button here to change the law? Is it somewhere else? I'll just do this. Pass law. There we go. This is pretty cool, by the way. Elective co-monarch. That's actually something the Franks used a lot. No. And succession law is it over here? No. Okay. Fish. I need. Sorry. If I love how Massilia descended. Yeah, roundabout. That's why it's a cool idea to make a Heavenly Kingdom in EU4. Yeah, that's definitely. I bet something is going to survive here. And just remember, if they die, we will probably try to add in Focus 3 and Hearts of Iron a little bit like events that have related to the history. So if they are like a holy divine state now, they are definitely gonna get that back in Hearts of Iron if they have the possibility to do that. Fish, I think we need the thing next secretary will China. Yeah, that would be great. The Discord. Okay. Let's see the Discord. We have a Discord, by the way. People can check out the Discord. I don't see anything in the Discord yet. Oh, wait, in media and art Discord group. I did. Okay. I will check later, Discord. Alright. Let us continue now with the campaign where people arrive here. Let's not go super fast. Let's go super slow. Okay, we have an assassination plot to murder this person. We are pretty young. This is weird because we have always been playing old people just because, you know, of the inheritance laws and, you know, the succession. There is a plague going on, but I'm going to do something. I will keep hitting this empire. And I just noticed something really interesting. The last war was for over here. We were really ambitious in going to war here. The second war, maybe we could... Oh, I just had a great idea. Hey, Stephen Parker, how's your dynasty doing? I hope to go in EU5. To be fair, if they make the conversion mod fast and they are able to do it, then I convert to EU5, but I don't know if it's gonna be possible, so I cannot make promises. I will switch to EU5, but I hope so. Here's your dynasty. This lady is still alive of your dynasty. She keeps being alive the whole time. There we go. No! Parker. Parker. Parker, look at this. Do you see this? Last stream, right? Last stream, your dynasty was a duke, and now they are the monarch of a kingdom. They are a monarch. Stefan, it has happened. They have come into title. They are defending against the other kingdom. But at least they made it once to become a kingdom. And that also means, oh, look at this. Look at your dynasty. They have spread out. They have so many titles now. Okay, that's interesting. We have to check up on that. Let's go. How is Misrapia doing? Misrapia is here. Misrapia is literally an ancient empire. They're ruled by people from Oxford. They're descended from the Oxfords. There has been some moving and stuff happening around. Superhuman Parker Dynasty. Yes, that could be a song. Superhuman Parker Dynasty. What? That could be a song. Yes. It has something. It has something. You know, like Ra Ra Rasputin, but then this timeline's Ra Ra Rasputin. Okay. All right. Danek, yeah, Danek has died one time and risen again. Okay, let us continue and let's see. In an ideal world, Paradox already has like is letting modders prepare for November when EU5 happens, and the conversion mod is already ready for us to use. But we don't know. In the perfect world, Paradox did not release the previous DLC, did they? Hello, Kurasaka. I pronounced it better last time. Wait, we need to say. We need to fight Massilia. It would be great to save them, but we have other priorities. We have other priorities. The whole gang show. Oh, you need to go. Thank you for being here, Miss Rep. Thank you for being here. Alright, we are going for this little county here. And that's just to bleed Massilia. We are going to bleed Massilia before we prepare for the real war. We just don't want their money to exist. So we have to keep hitting them. And we hope that this person from 78 dies. At the moment we have an assassination plot, but the assassination plot just dropped the possibility just because of the war starting. No, not worry. Skay! Haha! Merhaba. Oh, more Turkish in the chat. There we go. Misrep! You're no longer alone! Misrep, you can use more Turkish words here. Let's go. The chat is going to be taken over by Turk. I should start learning Turkish now. I am good. The preparation of the stream, of course, always takes a while. That's why. I try to aim for 6 or 5 p.m. Central EU time. And it is 8:30. That was because I had to run a few simulations to make sure the Seljuks didn't die, because it would be a bit of a disappointment if I just spawned in the Seljuks and then they were not so. Oh yeah, one little edit. The Seljuks in this timeline don't have an eagle, a two-headed eagle, as their symbol, because I hope I did the research correct, right? Because there were 2 things that I read about the Seljuks. Like, first of all, over here, the eagle is like a important religious symbol. But another thing is that what I read was that they came into over here in Iran, and where the Romans were, the East Romans, and the Romans and the people in Iran were using the two-headed eagle as an important symbol. So they took over the symbol. In this timeline, there was no Romans in this area and the whole Iran thing. So another symbol that was really more powerful in this timeline was the lion from Massilia and the son from Alexander the Great. So we have a combination of the from Macedonia and Massilian power symbols for the Seljuks. I hope that makes sense. Oh boy, we are now. It's now Turkish. Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Let's see. How is my Turkish?
İyiyim sen.
İyiyim sen. İyiyim sen. İyiyim sen. Okay, yes. There we go. What?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın? There we go. Fish is speaking Turkish. There we go. Nasılsın? Nasılsın? There we go. I think we Fish, marry your heir to Belgica, let them win. Oh, we have one child. We have Princess Alust of 0 years old. You know? Okay. There's one condition though. I'm not gonna marry her, my daughter from 0 years old to... You would say the reasonable thing is to say, to marry her off because she's 0 years old, but I would say I would marry her off without being a matrilineal because we need to keep the titles in power. And I don't seem I can marry them off. So, no children here. Ooh! We cannot make an alliance. Okay. Okay, sadly. Another one that's really handsome for an alliance is these people here. But they also don't seem to be able to make an alliance with us. Because I would love to make an alliance with the Roman Sicilian League. Bloody hell, the names in this timeline. Alitus, Begamals, oh boy, I can't even, what is this? What is this? Begamals is English, it says. I don't even know what that means. No, so much Turkish in chat. Okay, this is pretty cool. But
İyiyim sek zero benim gitmem lazım umarım elenirsin.
Wait, that was the wrong way. Oops.
İyiyim sek 0 benim gitmem lazım umarım eğlenirsin.
Elimism. Megaballs. Oh, yes. Fishball. Okay, we enter the war. We are in the war already. We're going to take this county. And when we see any Massilian troops, we just run away. As little cowards we are. Because this time we are fighting on our turf. And hopefully other people will join in the war against Massilia. Props is here. We have this plague going on here. Creating some of a hazard here. Is it just me, or did they release the Plague DLC around the same time they released, like, the Storms in Stellaris? And is that why we have this area of effect things? Yes, removes Sky Zero, and it'll say, I'm good, Sketchy, I have to go. Alright. Okay, there we go. What I do think is cool about Turkish is because when talking and like trying to say Turkish words, some of the pronunciation, like the G's, like the Dutch G, is a bit hard because we say goedendag or hoe gaat het. Our G is quite rough, if you know what I mean. And I think that's the same in Turkish, and that makes it a bit fun to say like merhaba. I hope I say it correctly now, because I have no context clue right here. Let's take this castle. This is gonna be our castle. The smallpox. Oh, how is this? How is this plague? Oh no! Who is this? Who are you? Okay. Okay, Dark Noob. So let's just surrender this war. Wait, for what are you attacking? No, I cannot surrender this war. I cannot. I can simply not. They are attacking my culture. It would be cool to let them, like... It's Isaac's dynasty attacking me over for this bit of lead. I don't know what's going on there anymore. Why? Yeah, we don't have a crown anymore. What's going on here? Why don't we wear a crown? That's default to not wear a crown. I want to wear a crown. It's cool to wear a crown. I don't know which crown to wear. Holy Roman Hungary. So much work to figure out. I think we always wear the Norse type of crown. Because of the historical significance that we have mixed cultures with Scandinavians. Scandinavian, Norse, Imperial crown. There we go. I think that's the crown we always wear. I do like this outfit, by the way. I don't know which DLC added this one, but with the golden sword. Look how cool the golden sword looks. Look at the golden sword here. So cool. So cool. It's literally useless. Why's the music died? Where did the music go? Music. The music just died. The day the music died. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Okay, I have to stop now. Why's the music? Oh, the music is starting slowly. It's really low. Okay, let's increase the speed. Alright. I don't see any Massilian troops yet, so that's good. Hopefully they're too... Oh, is that them? That's them. Okay. We just have to run away as a coward in a bit, because we might not be able to fight them off. Can we assault the fortress? Because assaulting them... 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Perfect. Now we run away as cowards that we are. Look, come here, you fools. How many are they actually sending? They're sending 50k, and we have... Not that number. Like, maybe we could... I just had a cool idea. I had this idea just before, but then I think I read chat and I forgot this idea. I could try to see if the Total War mod works. The Total War mod for Crusader Kings. Because fighting the Total War mod can be if you're good at Total War, you probably can win every battle. So we can add some restrictions that only our main character can fight, and when they die, we cannot use other characters because our child would be maybe like a baby. But it would be interesting to use the Total War mod to fight the way stronger Massilia, because Massilia can just buy mercenaries all the time because they have the religion on their side. Same time, we do have to fight like a cold war with religion too. Questions is to convert fate. I think we convert fate, and then later maybe we make our own version of the fate. It would just be easier to do it that way, just to create like a problem to Asternica. At the moment we fight Asternica, but we also have to consider to fight wars on the continent and then spread this new form of religion across the continent. Okay, Fish, can you make a Parker Dynasty has 24 cadet branches, house members before E5? I don't know. I will not make it. I will not make cadet branches. But it would be cool if they have it themselves. They're spreading themselves out over here, so that's pretty cool. They will definitely exist. And what I will do is, because I do know how to make an EU5, just add in the name list. I can add to the name list of the culture here, like the name of this last name and the names of the characters. And it should convert. If not, it can always be added to Victoria and to Heart of Iron. So in the name list, this last name should return. And I am working on a name list when I edit the videos for Stellaris, because it would be cool to have the last names reappear that we had in the past, of course. Wait, does the king look like King Arthur from Monty Python? You mean our king? I think he was a bit more bobbed. Maybe you're right. You look The coconuts. Okay. Let them land there. Let them... Friend, you are the post moment. Sorste, a mighty endeavor, Exenber. It's quite a divine person. I gain some stress. Okay. Let's wait here. Unlike our enemies, we do not have any attrition here. Oh. This would have been interesting if we knew about this. We're a bit too far away, I think, to react. But look how many troops they have there. That would have been so nice. We can call in house members, by the way. Oh, that's for the older war. Okay, that doesn't really help. Do we have allies? I thought we had allies. Like, you can negotiate an alliance. Wait. Negotiate alliance with... That's in my own land. It's not a useful alliance. It's not a useful alliance so much. Where are you? Also not really useful. And I don't know if it counts up. Like, if they say, like, you have too many allies, we don't want to be allies. Could we have a Finlandic invasion? I don't... Nah. I don't think people from Finland invading Sunset Invasion. I'm sorry, that would be a bit too far off, like, to come from there. As I enter the kitchen, I empty a heavy smoke, or I find a bloody cookbook covered in stains. Cooking liver. Uh-oh, is this, like... You can become a secret cannibal. I don't think a character would become a cannibal. Nah, I would not become a cannibal. Could throw in the dungeon or just kill. That's just assess kill. Okay. Okay, just look at that. My vessels wiped out the enemy invasion without us doing anything, and now we have to actually do something here. Well, that was interesting. That was interesting. This was an interesting turn of events. Maybe we can trap them, because sometimes... Let's see, is there something we can raise? Yeah, we can. We can stop their movements. Okay. They will... Why? This is their sacrificial. Sacrificial. Oh, it's not even where they were moving towards. But that would cause the same thing. They're trapped then if we move there. Yeah. Okay, they are hopefully trapped now. At least they cannot escape by boats now. And then we will have battle victory. Of course they're sending their troops over here, but that should be fine. Let's do something about the stress we are gaining. We could do some flagellation. Why not? We get a bit wounded. Now they are trapped because of the sacrifice we made with our troops. Let's see if it's the best commander we can have. That's pretty strong commander. Oof, that's pretty good. There we go. I'm not sure about the Finland nation. Because the Scandinavia, like the Norse, did not really expand that far north over here. in Iceland. That was more the Asternic and the Caledonians that took over Iceland from the Norse. So it would be fun to do actually way more alternative scenarios and turn those into mega campaigns. Like a Finland saga would be cool, but sadly I don't have the time for it. Oh, it's Happy Fish Balls. Yes. There we go. We're crushing the enemy. Because I would love to do way more. Like, I would love also to try to do like a Mayan, not completely Mayan campaign because you cannot start an Imperator Rome. I would love to do a Sumerian one. I would love to do many other crazy ideas if possible. And of course, a Finland saga as a must-have. Also, of course, like a Japan, a Korea, you know. Maybe also Indonesia one from like a trade empire. Get spread out. Why are actually these troops running around? What's happening here? Oh, they're fighting another war here. Artifact war. Okay. Sadly, you cannot have as complex of wars like in 100 Years' War in this game. It would be cool to have it. But 100 Year Wars was just way more complicated than I feel can be simulated in the Crusader Kings engine. It would be cool. But there was just so much more complexity going on, like different claims overlapping, a whole history, laws changing, and it was not like one big continuous conflict, at least that simulated here. It was like different wars escalating from like small into larger, more complex brawls. And we are scarred now, that's pretty cool. Okay, now it's a little bit of waiting. We could go down here and actually defeat them. I don't mean Norse, Caledonian. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I sense that the Norse would feel some like the boss over the other colonists. You know what I do think would be interesting? Like, it would be interesting to have some crazy events, because I would suggest that would be like a crazy historical event if that happens. But crazy historical events do happen in the world. So it is possible to have like a small colony from like separate Europeans over there in North America and Finland. So it's not impossible, or in Greenland. What I do think would be interesting if we go in EU5 or EU4 is to have like a suggestion of like 3 or 4 crazy events, because Napoleon was a crazy event, Alexander the Great was like a crazy event, Greenland in our timeline was a crazy event, so they do happen. So I would suggest that we in the Discord or something, when I do edits to the map, I will come up to with a couple of crazy events myself that we don't have on the map because they happened off map, and people can come up with a couple of crazy events. Then I have to say if I say yes or no to those crazy events, of course. But then we cannot add them all. So we let people vote for them to which crazy events did happen and didn't happen. Because of course, in real history, they do. So I don't think right now on Discord, you can put it there for a reminder, but I will think like around when I start converting, then I want to have like a list of crazy events. And then this one definitely could be on the list because it happened in our timeline, right? That they went to Greenland and they scouted Finland, so it's not too far off. But I don't want to edit the whole map with too many crazy events. That happened off map, so we have to have a couple of them. Of course, when they add Asia here, and it works, because I cannot tell, I don't know if it will work with the mod. I hope it works. Then we can have Japan and China, and we don't need to edit those. We do need to edit a little bit here, because that's would be interesting. So we might do some edits. Okay, let's say we add the Asia expansion here. We will convert, and then we will get like an Asia from the year maybe 800 or 1200. And that would not be so realistic what we have here. So we have to do some edits here that happened based on the history that we had over here. Of course, because we just had the Mongol Empire. Okay, let's see if we can follow them, where they will go. I don't know where. Let's try to stack wipe them. That would be a huge loss for them. Can I not select them? No, I can sadly not select them. They're here, they're going there, let's move there. Not necessary, we don't need military assistance. Yeah, we need to figure an alternative history of Asia. So this could be like a trial version, how to do like the EU4, EU5 editing of the map. So we can add some crazy events like Japan becoming Christian and having a pope in Japan. That would be cool to have Japanese samurai crusaders. That would be really cool. I would definitely find that really cool to have. Because that's just a crazy combo, right? Samurais and crusaders, that's just gonna be crazy. But if that has happened, that Japan has become that, we have to edit the rest of Asia too. Luckily we had the Mongol invasion, so we can split up China a little bit. That just like with the Ming, maybe, you know, that like there was a big invasion here. I don't know about Indonesia, we also have to look over there. So we can add some crazy lore. It would be cool to add some crazy characters, like some kings or other dynasties that exist there. Please try to make them as closely to the culture or the names that they would have also in that time, so I cannot add John Steve II of the Malaccan Empire. India gets Red Horde minus 19. Yeah, the game did added the Red Horde themselves. It is from the Temujin dynasty, so that's at least like cool. Let's see, who's this? Oh, just keep it very close. Okay. Well, we got law first. Okay. Let's see if we can catch them in time. Oh, this is perfect. They're stuck here in a peninsula. What disease do I have? Smallpox. Smallpox. Okay. It's in this. Cool. So yeah, that's something interesting to think about. Can we think of cool scenarios for Asia? Yeah. We can do this, and that would be cool to try out the Alpha for the EU. Because what I fear, right, with EU5, because it is cool to add like a Japanese colony to the Americas, it's cool to add like a Mali or like an Akan Empire, because if some interesting history here. Like, you know, there was this pilgrimage from Mansa Musa that went to Mecca, and he brought a lot of gold. You've probably heard of it. You probably heard of it. If you like history, you probably know. And he went from Mali. He had like a lot of gold. He traveled. I don't know his journey exactly. I assume he went like this, and then he went like that. But I don't know. And they asked Mansa Musa, "How did you get into power? What is the history of your reign?" And he said, "Well, I had a brother, and this brother had like a dream that there was land to the west. So he built a giant fleet, and he went out to the west. Of course, it's a bit... They doubt that this happened, because... or that they survived, because they don't find any proof it happened, only the story. It could have been just like a small excuse for him killing his brother, because he was literally the only person to tell about how he came into power. But it is a cool alternative scenario, so it would be also cool to have a Mali Empire colony in Americas. But then we have 3 colonies, and that would be way too much. So I just say, if we add like a lost European colony, we can only have 1. Or European or African or Asian colony, we can only have 1. We cannot have all 3 of these cool colonies. The richest man of the world. Yeah, so these are really cool stories. And the cool thing is about the scenarios is, if we have more mega campaigns after this one, we can always use the other scenarios in those mega campaigns. So that's cool. And all. Hopefully we stack wipe them. Hopefully. Because that would be huge. Oh, they're fighting another war. Let's go. Italy joins. Italy joins. Let's go. That's cool. That's cool. They're joining the war. Because now they are pretty weak. Because we are fighting them. So for the first time, people can fight back. And they're also losing money because they have to buy mercenaries. And we're killing the mercenaries. It's sad that we don't have more land from them on this island. Because we are actually fighting a successful war compared to the other war. Also, let's invest a little bit in the economy. Now we are at it. This would add more troops. This would add a little bit more holding tax. We need more money to actually sustain wars. Yeah, it would be cool to add to the lore of the world, but I just think if three separate countries did it in the world, that would be just too much, right? A Caledonian one, one in Africa, one in Asia. That would just be a little bit too much. Even if we give them like one province, I just think one in every campaign. One in every campaign would be cool enough. Oh, let's try to wipe this one out, because these ones are more important to wipe out. And this is like another war that we are fighting. Yay, we have scars, because that's what you get from smallpox. That's true, by the way. The older type of smallpox, not the one smallpox that we get with, like the injections, was way rougher to your skin and would leave you scarred. I'm just gonna deal with the guys up here and retake that castle and just damage their armies a little bit, because they are just way too arrogant trying to attack me, those bastards. Oh no, that's too equal. That's too equal for my liking. That's too equal for my tasting. I told you wouldn't meet here. I did a stupid here. Too many mercenaries are. Oh, we don't have that much money actually. Oof, oof, oof, oof. We might lose this. Uh... Oof, no, no. Oh, shite. Are we actually going to lose this province? No. Uh-oh. Oh, we are fighting in the mountains. It's so bad. Yeah, sure. Retreat. Oh, that doesn't work. It only works in EU4. Okay, we are retreating. Good, good, good. Retreat. Oof. This is the biggest mistake I was making always in Imperator Rome. I'm too overconfident sometimes. Uh-oh. Oh no! No! Our older troops are also being slaughtered that we raised here. Oh no. Oh, this is huge. That's a huge crush. Oof. Oof, oof, oof, oof, oof, oof. Not to worry, we did lose that war yet. We didn't lose that war, but it's a huge loss there. Oof. We didn't need to lose that bad. But it does feel fun sometimes to lose like that. But I don't know if that's that great to lose wars like that. Oh no. Regards to no English. Label says decline. I don't care. Don't you tell the rest of the world? I cannot deny my feelings. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, sorry, Milton. Oh, sorry. Oh no. I didn't see my Twitch chat. Oh no. I must be lurking. Oh no, Milton Altair. I had Google Translate in front of my Twitch chat. I'm so sorry. I'm such a bad Twitch streamer. Oh, other people on the YouTube probably saw it. Oh, because we do have the shared chat on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I'm being invaded in Scotland. Sorry, I've still seen two people here. Hello, Milton. Hello, the other Hello, Altair. What's going on right now? So right now we are the British Isles. We have a completely alternative history because we have been playing in a different game before. I don't know if you know Imperator Rome. Thank you for also follow Twitch. Was having people from Turkey in the chat on YouTube, so I had Google Translate in front of me trying to say some Turkish words back and having fun. And I forgot I had a Twitch chat. Well, normally I don't get so many. Thank you for watching on Twitch. Normally we don't get that many views on Twitch because, you know, I don't know. Maybe this game is not so popular on Twitch. But we are doing an alternative history where I've played Imperator Rome, a Paradox game, like a grand strategy game. And then I switched to Crusader Kings, another grand Paradox game. And we start the year 400. It's now the year 1257. And we are ruling the kingdom, or a kingdom in Britannia. We started off in Imperator Rome over here in this city. And in this game it's more important to run a dynasty than actually run a kingdom. And we are running this dynasty, and this dynasty is pretty strong because this dynasty has been there for a long time. I will not even click on the family tree because the game crashes if I do that for loads. Because look how many people are alive. Just imagine how many people are there since the time of Alexander Great's death. It's too many people. And we have been switching from kingdoms to kingdoms, and we are like creating alternative history of Europe. At the moment, we are fighting our old empire that we were in Imperator Rome, the other game. Only this empire has risen again. It's ruled by the High Priest. The High Priest, who's 80 years old, head of a religion, able with this religion to pay for an incredibly large army, fighting our own empire, who we were completely caught off guard. I didn't really pay attention to this empire. Now it's here, and that's way too strong. We were fighting the Mongol invasion over here, because there was like the Genghis Khan came here and he started conquering the whole world in a couple of streams ago. And the goals are in Germany. There's a reason for that. There were robots. The last robots are over here. The Draco robots, so it's like Dracula robots, I guess. It's near Romania. It makes sense. Yeah, both. And oh yeah, we also have cultures. We have custom cultures. Oh yeah, we are Caledonian culture. We should switch back to the older culture. I don't know, like us. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, at the moment we are being invaded in Scotland over here by people in West Friesland. This was called West Friesland and not North Holland. And that's the official name. I don't accept any other names. Okay, as somebody from Friesland. These people are invading us. They are really weak. But we are fighting the Massilians, and they thought to use the chaos to take over our beautiful country. But we are not allowing, but now they're cowering in the mountains here, so I cannot fight them. Because that's certain death fighting in the mountains. So we have to wait. Now people are offering military assistance, and we want that, because we are weak. Bomb them. Yes. One day, this whole campaign is gonna go to Hearts of Iron. But from Imperator Rome to Crusader Kings took a whole year to play this game. So it's gonna take maybe a little bit before we enter. Okay. Okay. We have to fight these West Frisian bastards. Oh, this is the army from Sealand, of course. Old Sealand. Cool fact. Sealand is named after this little province. New Zealand. Okay, we get... that does it here. For invading you. Thank you for lurking. Okay, okay. Wait. Okay. You own Hearts of Iron 2? Oh, that's an old one. That's a classic. Do you own March? And EU4. Oof, cool. Oh no, Parker's kingdom is almost gone. Oh no. His kingdom is still there, and I do think his dynasty members still rule. Yeah. Oh yeah, if something cool, and we have a Discord, and the Discord is a chaos. Actually, it's not that great to have a Discord, but in the Discord, you can make your own dynasty, and I add them to the world. So this is Parker. There's a few on YouTube. He made this dynasty. He started off like as a little piece of county here, and he slowly has like growing in Scandinavia. We have other viewers dynasties too, like we have Dark Noob that you see in the YouTube. He has one that rules Belgium. Started in Gotland, but at the moment Belgium was being attacked by the Gaulish Empire, but luckily the Gaulish Empire is collapsing. The only real threat is the Massilian Empire and their religion. Or 3, I don't know. My friends gifted me some old games. Oh, by the way, I have to go down now because somebody is in front of the door. Doesn't have the house key, my brother. Be right back. Be right back. Where's the text? There's the text. In the meantime, please gossip about me. Tell all the secrets. YouTube chat should be able to be on screen if you are on Twitch, and the same for YouTube to Twitch. You can gossip about me. Be right back. Hello, we are back again. Hello, hello. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Okay. This time I didn't forget to remove be right back. Alright. Fish, actually a fish in a robot suit. Looks so... That's a secret. What I do like, I don't know if it's because we are playing this game for so long, or that I got better at this game, or that it is that they changed it in an update. But you have to fight wars more about sieging down land instead of fighting battles. And I just realized this battle... Okay, we are winning this if we fight this battle. Because if you fight battles, there's a big chance you lose too many troops. And in realistic medieval warfare, it wasn't always about conquering more... fighting the big epic battles that you see in the movie. It was about sieging down castles. But then Crusader Kings, about historical accuracy, also has a little bit of little problems about little details in this game that aren't so historically accurate. Of course I know what I'm clicking. Like these innovations, they aren't so accurate, what we see over here. This tool, the onagar, that you make in the year 407 to the year 900 was a Roman tool, and this is literally after the West Roman Empire that you developed this technology, and it wasn't used after as a siege weapon after the Roman. And there are more problems here with the technology that we see here. So there are little inaccuracies to the game here, but for the rest, I have seen some of the dev diaries or the game developers talking about it, and there are some people that do care about history, but of course they probably have to make choices about balancing what is like fun for the game over historical accuracy. But in short, it's not the best tool to use games as a source for history. Oh, we have oh, my daughter is 60 years now. People are sending proposals because that's like, is this my daughter? Is this my daughter? Why is my daughter in other... No, that's not my daughter. Okay, that's somebody else. Who is this? Why am I getting proposals for this? I don't understand. Emperor... Is this my sister or something? Why? It's not even... Oh, they're asking to marry my cousin. I see. Okay, that's fine. Marry each other. Be a happy family down in Misrepia. Do you have allies? We did have allies. How do it... oh, sorry. How did you even manage to even to do a naval? They did manage to do a naval invasion here because I was fighting over here for this piece of land. For Anadil by the Slatclides, I believe, duchy, Scottish names, Strathclydes duchy. Because I was fighting the Massilians for this piece of land, and in the meantime, I did neglect this because they are weaker. In total, I can defeat them. They are not a real threat, and the only reason they are attacking me because they want to use the chaos of the Massilian War to take a bit of land from me. What makes sense. It's a good choice from the AI. Only I was able to defeat the Massilians here. And now I'm gonna wipe out their troops. And I did have allies, but at the moment, because we are pretty young, we don't have that many allies. I could negotiate only allies within my territories because, you know, with marriages for my cousins. But in a bit, we can marry maybe my daughter. I was hoping for some sons because that's easier in this game. Because if you have to do daughters, you have to do matrilineal, or else they get out of your dynasty, and that's a bit annoying. And there's also a thing I don't really want to marry off. I know it's a game, and sometimes it's smarter to make tactical choices. But come on, marrying off your daughter to a 67-year-old. It's not marrying, but like making a marriage proposal that... This is the only alliance... No, this is the alliance we get. So this little flank here means alliance. The other thing means claims. But I don't really need claims. I need an alliance. And this is a... No. It's maybe better to look at the trades here. We can do this. Let's do that. And the second in line, we should also marry off for probably trades here. Let's go. One in Scandinavia. There we go. Yeah, now they have nothing on me. Because we were able to defeat them in battle. And now everybody else is attacking the Massilians. Look at this. Even they are attacking them. They are attacking them. At the beginning of the war, the Massilians were strong. But because I am an island... Oh, they are back, by the way. I didn't even see that. Because I'm an island, they had to do naval invasions. And as you can see here, probably. I don't know. Let's see. Usually you can see the penalty here. I don't know where we see... Well, there's at least a penalty for a naval landing penalty. But there's also a defender's penalty if you fight near a castle. And because I own all the castles here, it should be pretty well. Oh, I saw. This little boat here, that means like a naval penalty here. Recently disembarked. Plus it's winter, so they have less supplies. So this is actually pretty good for us. So... I hope what my hope is of this war also is that that the high priest dies because he's 80 years old, and because after every war, I don't remember if it's 5 years or 10 years, we have a truce. But if the ruler dies, the truce gets reset, so we have we can continue the war. So we can weaken the Massilians by fighting in our turf. Because we are an island nation, we can defend ourselves. And then we go on the offensive. And we take out a chunk of land from them. It would be more interesting to... Oh, I think they lost land down here too. Because somebody else attacked them. I think it would be interesting to just go across the channel. Instead of doing the crazy war that we did before. We tried to take their capital. That operation ended into a long 30-year war. That didn't really give us any results. Okay. I do think I will retreat a little bit. I will let them move off this island. Or shall we just invade? Shall we do this? We have the troop numbers at the moment, by the way. We can take this, by the way. We can resupply here. We don't get a straight penalty if we cross here. They have no troops here. That's actually good for us. They moved away. The fools! How was your only defense? You stayed on this little piece of land here. Our allies are not joining in because they're allies for this war here. I could not call them in for the other war, sadly. Because they are dynasty allies, not... Yeah, Brittany seems pretty cool. I was thinking maybe down here. Maybe close to Bordeaux. Just because that would close in to strike the capital, but it's a bit too far-fetched. And we got a new level of fame. That's good. I do think we need this one to declare kingdom title wars, but that would be... I don't know if we would do that necessarily. Also, our assassination plot is 45%, and this percentage will get higher after the war is done. Because at war, the percentage drops for assassination. So even if she doesn't die at 82 years old... we can force the death to happen. Placeholder... Oh yeah, placeholder culture. I wanted to remove this, but people wanted to keep this culture in. The placeholder culture. Yeah, this is just a 100 Years War all over. This is our 100 Years War. Because the 100 Years War was also not just one war. It was like multiple smaller wars fought on a regional level, escalating to a dynastic rivalry between two families. Although partly the same family. A bit silly. They're all cousins from each other. Why are they fighting wars? And then you had the whole thing with the Salic laws during the 100 Years' War. That was something else. Because, what was it? It was the Black Prince, right? The mother of the Black Prince? Was it this guy? Was from France, from the Carpet family. And all her brothers. Oh, that's the West Frisians. The West Frisians. Actually, we'll fight them because these guys are pretty weak now. And this war is almost won. And I want to just enforce demands just because what they did to me. What they did, they're going to suffer. Oh yeah, we do need the Portugal alliance. Portugal exists. Oh, it doesn't exist. Portugal is revolting. What's Portugal's revolt? Defending Holland. Wait. Portugal is helping us. We have Portugal already on our side. Look at this. The Geraldo of Portugal. Yes, of course. Norse old Saxon culture in Portugal. Well, that makes sense. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Captain of the old Saxon band. Yes. Okay. Let's end this war. We've won the other war almost too. There's an important question we have to ask. Do we make peace immediately? Ooh. Wait, we can kill? My agents have successfully succeeded in murdering the high priest. They've killed the queen! They've killed the queen! They killed the queen! My agents killed the queen! I don't know what this means. Does it mean we make truce with her daughter? Or not? I don't know. Let's prepare the next murder plot. Let's stop being rivals because we have too much stress. Let's do a balanced murder plot. People need to be convinced. We will not try to convince people at the moment because right now, just to build up some momentum, the murder plot. I always remember Portugal as a Norse. Was Norse? Yes. You know, crazy history in this timeline. Crazy history. I think also in Africa we had some cool. Oh, and we won this war. Let's go enforce demands. There you go. Okay, no. Let's not do that. Let's not walk in the water. We also need to split it up a little bit because our allies are creating a little bit. Okay, there we go. Anything? Oh, okay, there we go. Perfect. What's happening here? Oh, that's new from the new DLC that people didn't like. Okay. If you wonder why some of the names are different, it's because some people have like made their own dynasties and own families that that started off like in this castle here. I think this castle from Ravenrock, the dynasty did go extinct. So we had a dynasty here. This one here. A few are made dynasty, but they are extinct now. That's pretty sad, but that can happen. They are left to their lots. This is another dynasty. This is a dynasty that was with us since the beginning of the campaign and still is alive. They do have declined a bit. They were stronger at the beginning, but they're still pretty strong. I think Luxembourg is pretty powerful. Yeah, Luxembourg is one of the most powerful families. Just also in our timeline. Oh, and we have no supply here. There should be supply further south. Of course, there's no supply over here. Typical. I do wonder if I hope the total war mods for this game is going to work. Because I want to try it out for the next stream on Sunday to try the total war mod and try to fight Basilia in open battle. Okay, we should unify. Oh, we already won this war. Okay. Question is, shall we make peace? Shall we not make peace? It would be more beneficial if we don't make peace just so they lose the other wars too. More beneficial just so this empire slowly collapses and dies. Wait. Wait. What's this? This guy is a Christian and this is a holy... This is like a religious country. So does it mean if their children are Christian that they don't inherit the title? Oh no, they are... I don't know what this means. Because that would mean that they don't inherit the Asternic Order. And if they don't inherit the Asternic Order, they don't get any money from the religion. So if we assassinate this person... But you can only... why do they still control pieces of land of your lands? This one here, you mean? Or do you mean like somewhere over here? Weakening Luxembourg would put you at a much better position. But this would, yeah, it would help Basilia too. Yeah, for now it's our religion. I was saving up to switch to this religion. This is a fewer made religion. This was pretty cool how we did this religion, because this religion is like a heresy, like the Reformation in our timeline. And we did something like D&D between the sessions on Discord. I would ask the viewer what his character should do, and his character was a wanderer. So we have like wandering characters over here. And his character was wandering around, and he would tell me, my character wants to move to this place, and then we would roll like in D&D dice, and he wants to try this. And what he was trying to do is he was trying to make like this heresy happening. And this heresy has taken over this kingdom. Then his character died from old age, or I think from a disease, from the plague. So based on that, we will try to then also maybe convert to this religion at one point. We are not that far off. Maybe we should also focus on other tasks, like doing like activities based on religion to get a little bit more faith. We're gonna go on a hike or pilgrimage, right? Forget it. Yeah, but this costs us too much money. Look at the costs. Oh, we're fighting a war and we are losing money. Yeah, that one piece. Yeah, this piece is partly from us. It's in our dirt type, but it's controlled by them, and we are trying to take it back. That's this whole war happening for. That's why they have. This is why we are fighting the war. We can go holy wars. Yeah, the kingdom. The game is Crusader Kings, and this religion too can go on a religious war. So they can go on great holy wars. But at the moment, they cannot, because all the holy sites, you see holy site here, holy site there, holy site there, holy site there, is part of the same religious group. So we have this religion, Oracle of Delphi, is the same religion as the other ones. It's a bit chaotic, the religions we have here. This is all like based on the Hellenic faith, but also mixed with Norse. Like this one, the Sons of Ares are also have like a little bit of influences with Scandinavian religion, just as Sternic. Sternic, a little bit with like the North Star and the North Sea. But you know what's pretty fun? Sadly, it no longer exists. But in this timeline, Christianity did spawn over here. But instead of going west, it went east. And as you can see here, we have Christianity in India. We have Christianity, a different Christianity in China and in the south of India, and they do have armed pilgrimages, so they have crusades. They had a pope, but their pope has been removed, sadly. But if they add the Asia expansion over here in Crusader Kings, and it works with our mods, I might add a Japanese pope. So we will have Japanese samurai crusaders. Because that would be crazy fun. If we have boats coming from Japan, going to war for holy sites, because still the Christian holy sites are over here. So we would have Japanese samurais coming on boats. I don't know how successful they would be, but they could win. It's not impossible. Imagine if they are in a civil war over here. That's gonna make it way easier for the Japanese samurai crusaders to take over. Plus, they would be helped by the people in India, because this religion also allows for armed pilgrimages. So they would join in the holy Japanese war. I don't know what they would be shouting. I don't know if it's what it would be just insane. It would be more insane if we convert to EU4 or EU5. And we will have Japanese samurai crusaders in Mexico or something. That would be something silly too. Or in California. They make a colony out there. Who knows? Yeah, they do have. That's what this trait is. So this religion is. I made this one myself, but it is like the Catholic religion, but it's just a little bit more like focused on India here. So with because if it would interact right, like you would say Christianity with the Romans interacted with the Germanic faith and the Celtic faith, and then adopted features from those religions to have like with festivals and some saints, you know, to slowly integrate the local people better. And Dark Fish, what is the button next to religion? What's the button next to religion? You mean cultures? And I will show cultures after this. And that's what I did here. So lore-wise, we can have a little bit of a different mythology and stories if that would be cool. But yeah, we have to see what's going to happen. I don't really control what happens out here. Like I have edited when we converted from Imperator to Crusader Kings, and for the rest, it has been doing its own thing here. So this is just all AI doing its AI thing, and that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Seljuks we added, and they are still fighting their war. Okay, interesting. Okay, we won this battle. Okay, they lost this war. At one point, the AI will force us to win this war. Oh, we have a scandal in waiting. We have a secret bastard. Look at this secret bastard we made. The secret bastard. I cannot pronounce this name. Pothole. If people want to name the child, I will pin it out here. The child is right here. You are allowed to name the child. If I can I rename this child? I cannot even rename this child. I was lying. Now, Fish, look at your own fate. The head of fate. There's a new button. Wait, there's a new button. What's this? Head of fate interaction. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, this is sending money to them, but we are at war with them. I see. That's new. I think you could only do this when in the past by just clicking right mouse button and then something else. I don't know where the button is. Maybe here. Okay, what is his name? I want to know how to pronounce this name. I'm gonna Google it. It's probably... Oh, that looks familiar. Islandiga. That's probably Icelandic.
Epjostolf.
So, got a message. Okay. Let's go. I got a message. About washing clothes. All fine. Like, my brother asked me, hey, can you put in the washer the clothing? Because I'm going to bed in the dryer. So I'm going to do that. After I'm done with the stream. No. Alright. Okay. For now, we have to wait. I kind of want to go for a pilgrimage to switch religion. But do we need to? Are we able to switch religion without? I do think it's gonna take a long time. So I might actually go on a pilgrimage. Where was it? Let's go to enemy lands. Oh, I'm in an army. Maybe we wait after the war is done. Let's split our troops. Pilgrimages. Yeah, we need faith or more like piety to be able to switch to another faith. But at the moment we are a bit in a... Okay, we were forced to make peace. This happens after a while. I was just waiting for the war to not end yet so we could help the other guys that were fighting the other war here, because the Swabians are not going to win. I feel like the Swabians are way too weak. But who knows, maybe they win. Okay, disband all the troops. And now let's see if we can make a solid investment in our territories. We can... Oh, we can upgrade our castle. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, we did that. So we get a little bit more tax money, a little bit more stuff at the end. Let's see our laws, if we can change some laws. We cannot change some laws, we can only do it after a lot of time. So we cannot change the inheritance laws. The authority is really low, and that's because we just came back from an administrative kingdom, and now we are a feudal kingdom. Stuff happened with the laws. Oh no, what's this? Oh no. That's because it's another type of symbol they're trying to represent here, but oops, oof. In Germany, that I don't know about that. Maybe I should just change it just for the YouTube. They don't mean that symbol, but that's not good doing that symbol there. Let me go on a pilgrimage. We need I don't feel it gets a bit cheaper. Germany is yeah. So some things Germany always doing is German thing, you know. Okay, we're going to a pilgrimage to the place we just attacked. There we go. We have to go in a boat. So let's hire a captain. That should be fine. Oh, we don't have the money for this. Okay, this makes it a bit cheaper. We are too poor to go on a pilgrimage. Wow. The war has drained our coffers. We don't have money. Okay, we just need to wait a little bit for our money to come back. Broken. Oh no, the kingdom of Denmark has fallen. Oh no, Denmark is still here. It just has different color. They just didn't like the old color. They swapped their color. Oh no, they have fallen. They're now part of this kingdom. Oh, they are. Okay, I see. Pay ransom. Oh yeah, this is a way to make money. I completely forgot we had this. Where are our prisoners? I played this game for years now, and I still don't know where the tabs are. Mass ransom. Because why do I care about you guys in prison? Just go away! Leave me alone! Give me the money. I need to go on a pilgrimage. I need to show how pious I am. What? The spouse. A little confused as why my wife wants to present a grand gift to me in the courtyard, but soon I understand. As Empress Juran, I order a group of soldiers into a complete regiment. Raise their own hands. Alright, they will personal levies. I do like personal guard. They will be my personal guard. Belgium is still here. Belgica. Oh, Belgium. Yeah, sure. I know my murder plot is gone. No, what? What? I didn't read that correctly. Oh no, it's still here. It was the other plot. Okay. Let's actually... No. Doing that will cost me money to convince. Oh, all those messages. Oof. Go away. There we go. Okay, there we are. Where is the... Okay, pilgrimage activity. I forget the buttons every time. Now we have enough money to go on a pilgrimage, I hope. Pilgrimage. Pious pilgrimage to Massilia. We don't need any pomp. We can't really lower this level. We do it zealous. We need some protection in the water. Let's appoint our sister. So we have a little bit like this. And what else do we need? I don't think we need anything. What's this? It's not really a risk. Let's not spend more money that we don't have. Okay, there we go. And we are going on a pilgrimage. We're going on a trip. I don't know how the song goes, but at some point I have to sing Little Einsteins. There we go. I cannot convert to this culture yet, Dark Noob. I should raise my children to be this culture. I completely forgot about that. Educate child. Somebody who is actually the right culture. Maybe I want to get like a strong warrior. Or strong assassin, because then we can continue the war. Okay, that's actually this person. Oh, this person is better. Ooh. Ooh, that's a great stats. Okay. My daughter. Who's this? I think I misclicked here. Let's me redo this. Dedicate child. This person. This person. Convert culture. And also educate their heir. Decisions tab to convert to a new culture. I don't see it. Maybe I'm not looking correctly. Adopt, relocate capital, decisions. Oh, here. I did. Okay, I was so stupid. Okay, thank you. There we go. Thank you so much, Darn. Okay. We do have universities, I think. Did we build universities? I think we built them a while ago. Let's see where we can see them. Economic tab. Yeah, we have a university right here. We built a university from Oxford. So we have that going on for us. We haven't built all the buildings yet. I wanted to build them. We were starting to build the buildings after I forgot they existed for a while. In the time of peace, but sadly now... I have no interest either. You are a fair fight. You value... No, let's not fight. Okay. There we are, on a pilgrimage. Going to the place we were at war with. King's Scoop. Oh no, the beard has grown. He has a longer beard now. Maybe we cut the beard. Let me see what the beard was like. I do have the thumbnail. What beard did we have? Oh yeah, we had a shorter one. We can cut it. It's not like The Sims, right? That we have to cut the beard every few so often again. Let me see. I did like the previous beard also a little bit more. Was this the beard? No. No. Was this? No. Babylonian. Yes. El Nazir, that's the returned with this false copper. Selling you copper. If people don't know, it was a cool guy from ancient Urk, or in at least in Sumeria, that was selling copper. I don't know if this is the beard. This is way too... It was not this beard. Though... Yeah, it was this one, I think. No, it wasn't. Was it? Yeah, that was the beard. There we go. Apply changes. There we go. There we are. We arrived in the ancient capital of Basilia. Still people are complaining about silly ransoms. This gives us enough piety. I would say do improvement, but at the moment we do need money desperately. Because we need to fight off the Massilians. And also we need to improve our assassination chance. Okay. Don't want to offer the leverage we collect already. There we go. Perfect. I need to spend the money on this too. Because murdering them will create something interesting. Because the heirs... Oh, this is a different heir, but I don't know what this will do to the Empire. Because maybe it's going to be a different heir for their kingdom. I don't know if this is going to create some chaos. Bribe. There we go. Because their main children are not from the correct religion. So I don't know what this is going to cause. Oh no, we have to offer a hefty bribe here. There we go. It's a pretty good chance now. Name him after Brokan. Oh, we have a son now. This was an old king we had. We could rename this person after Brocano. It's a pretty important, influential historical character we had, Brocano. There we go. Much better name. The main plan here is to assassinate... Well, first of all, one plan is to convert religion to this to this new religion here, because there is no paying to the church or to this one. There's no communion, so they get less money. And once we are converted to that religion, the next plan is to fight a proxy war with them, because fighting them directly is what we tried last time. And bloody hell, a bot. There we go. Well, I should have like an auto bot thing. I should figure out how Twitch works, because now we have people on Twitch. Figure out how to have like some automatic protection there. So the plan is to... The long-term plan is to convert to this religion. That's what we're doing here with piety. Then make sure we go after the followers of this religion and we convert other countries around them. And because fighting them directly is... We keep losing. We won the last war because it was on the island, but the last time we lost. We are, of course, also that's plan B. Plan B is the long-term plan with religious conversion. Plan A, the short-term plan, is to assassinate the leader. And because the leader's children are not from the same religion, I hope this is going to cause some instability. Because the heir to the religion is going to be this person, so this maybe is going to cause some internal division, because maybe somebody else is going to say, no, these children have a better claim, and it's going to cause a civil war. Or maybe the state and the church get split. I don't know how it's going to happen. Wait, if we could just watch this. So this is inherited by this person. This is inherited by this person. But... The other kingdoms? Okay. So it may be... And the other plan is, and that's plan C, I guess, is declare war for Brittany. But at the moment we are within a truce, so we cannot declare war, because we have a truce here. So, and we have to wait for the truce to expire. So while the truce is busy, we are going on a pilgrimage to make sure. So you convert into another worse religion, then do a... Yeah, it's a bit chaotic. Yeah, we are going to fight like across the world. It's gonna be a bit Cold War politics, right? We are trying to create the domino effect, but reverse, because with America and the Soviet Union, it was like it was the Americans were trying to contain the spread of communism, and we are trying to spread the new religion. For no other reason, I actually want to make my own religion at one point. So I want to create my own, like create a new one. But it's cheaper to first make this religion to spread this one, and this one is not going to compete with the other religion we have. Yeah, even as well. This is a multifaceted war. Yeah, this is it has multiple parts. There are multiple reasons for the war. There are multiple plans going on. And just as the 100 Years' War, we need funds. We desperately need money. Maybe we will do the same thing with the longbows, right? That we will ask villages to pay money and stuff like that. Yeah. There we go. Accept. I want money. I want money. Wait, there was an event. Didn't see. No, there was an event. I completely missed the event. Oh, there we go. As we travel to the Ron, we discover a woman loudly cursing her life. Oh, this is from the other game we played from, what was it? Plague Tale. Yeah, that was in the Ron. Yeah, we cross the river. Okay. My lord, may I ask you something of time? I will be happily pay for some food and assist in repair. Of course, we can help. Yeah, let's delay. Maybe we get some piety out of it. Oof. Oh no. Traveling the plains and outskirts of Valantis, what? Suddenly attacked by a swarm of bandits written in blood. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, are we about to die? So we are so close to the holding of Count Xenocrates. Will surely Count Xenocrates will send help. As time tracks on, we chased by the scoundrels for the longest. We avoid battle, but it becomes painfully clear that no help is coming. How could a ruler maliciously riders like these inhabit his border? What do? We stand as one, or we fight, or we send our captain. You know, I don't think this guy is. Well, he is a bit sneaky, but I guess we will stand as well. Did we die? Did I die? The game lags. Oh no, I died. I died. Okay, this is where the stream ends. Next stream we will continue as as the little child. But we did the honorable thing, we did the cool thing. We stood as one. That's a pretty good day to stand and stop. Okay. This is pretty bad, by the way, for the war. Can we still declare war? But we could declare war now, because the truce doesn't exist. Because Crusader Kings is a game based on individual characters. So we could... Crusader Kings is a game based on individual characters, and because the truce was made with the previous emperor or king, we now are a new child, so the truce no longer holds. So we literally can declare war now. That's the benefit. I will see if I can figure out how to make the total war game work. Annoyingly, we lost all the religious points we made. But greatly, we are now a child, and if we don't die and we play careful this time, we should have enough faith at the end once he dies of old age, if he dies of old age. So yeah, that's the end. We end on a new chapter, the new Imperatrix Alustova Sternica of the Asturian line is taking the throne. And then the next chapter, so next Sunday, if it's not Sunday, it's gonna be Monday, we are going to fight Massilia. And if I get the Attila Total War mod working, where you can fight battles in person, I want to do that with our main characters. I don't want to use different commanders. I only want to fight a battle if we put our own character's life at risk. So I will try to make that work. But if it doesn't, if the mod works, I might not use it next stream, because next stream we probably have to wait for this child to become 16 years old before it can go to war. But then I will tell it in stream that we will have that. And then we will try to maybe change the education that she has into a military education. So she will become like a legendary Alexander the Great or something else if we fight Massilia in battles. The stakes are high. So thank you for watching. For the rest of the week, we don't really have a schedule. I'm so sorry, I should have a schedule, but you know, I stream with work and other things, you know, in life. But Wednesday, there should be a vampire stream. And Friday I want to do a Kingdom Come Deliverance stream. But also other people were talking about doing Among Us and doing what other game? What other game were they talking about? They were talking about another game I completely forgot about. Let me check it out in the Discord. What did people want to play? They want to play. Oh, they want to play Repo too. Okay, but I don't know if that's next week. Whenever they ask me, I might be there. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and see you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Where was that? Oh, oh, sleep over sleep. Oh, here. Bye bye.